Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by my channel. So today's look is a very nice purple smoky eye and a nice bright purple lip, which is also featuring the new Colourpop liquid lipstick in the color Koala. So if you do like this look, definitely go ahead and stay tuned. Alright, so I'm starting out this tutorial today by having my face done. I did use the Maybelline Color Stay Foundation in the color Caramel, and I have already gone ahead and set it and did my eyebrows as well. So as you can see, I do have some bags underneath my eyes here, and I learned this technique from Wayne Goss, and I'm going to go ahead and just conceal my eyes, well, my eye bags rather. And what he said was what you want to do is not conceal that whole entire bag. So what you want to do is just apply a concealer that is a little bit lighter than your skin tone on the shadowed area of the bag, and that will help conceal the actual bag. And so you can see that I've gone ahead and just lined this area here. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other eye here as well. Alright, and the color that I'm using today to do that is by actually LA Girl Pro Conceal, which everyone uses these concealers. And this is the color Warm Honey. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab this. This is a Real Techniques concealer brush. And instead of like sweeping the product, I'm just going to pat it in. So I'm not going to disturb any of the other product that's already been applied to my skin. So now that I've got that blended in, I'm going to go in with my Ben Nye Topaz powder. This is a translucent setting powder. And I'm just going to shake a little bit into the cap here and grab my Jessup powder brush. And I'm just going to set that concealer underneath my eyes. Go ahead and start with my eyes. And for today's primer, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer, and this is the Eyes the Limit. I picked this up from Walmart. It was probably like $4 or $5, and it's just kind of like a skin tone color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plop some of this on my lids, and I'm just gonna rub it in as normal. And I always apply my primers to the tops and bottoms. So for eyeshadow today, I'm feeling like a really smoky look. So I'm going to be using my Morphe brushes palette, and this is the 35N palette. This is just a bunch of nude colors, and they're all matte, and I'm really feeling a smoky eye. So I'm going to use like mostly the colors down in this corner here, and probably some of the browns, and we're going to create a really, really nice smoky look today. So let's go ahead and grab this e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. So it's just one of those typical like flat shader brushes. And I am going to dip it into, I'm going to start off with this nice purple color right here. And I'm just going to apply that on the lid area. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Sedona Lace 863 brush. This is just like a fluffy kind of blending brush. And I am going to go into this nice warm toned brown color, which is right here. And I'm just going to sweep this into my crease area. And as I'm sweeping this in, I just want to basically make sure that I am, you know, buffing out the hard edges because we don't want any of those. And we all know that blending is pretty much the key to having your eyeshadow looking flawless. So you just want to keep on blending it out until there are no hard lines. Okay, now after all of that blending, I kind of feel like I lost some of that purple on the lid. So I'm going to go back into that same purple color and I'm just going to build it up again on the lid. And I'm just going to tap it in, as you can see. And there you are, you have like a more intense color here on the lid. That is so freaking pretty and it's nice and purple. And of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out again. And I'm just blending a little bit just because I don't want to lose any more of that color. I'm pretty much done with the eye and I'm just going to go ahead and apply a nice neutral colored nude matte shade for the brow bone highlight. And I think I'm going to use this color right here in the top. So I'm just going to grab that shade and just lightly tap it in. And I honestly love doing this because it kind of like makes your brows look a little bit more defined while you're applying your brow bone highlight. So I just do the same kind of patting motion that I did on the eyebrow, or on the eyelid rather, sorry. And I'm just making sure that it meshes nicely with that transition color that I applied before. My Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner, which I picked up recently and I have really been loving it. So here it is right here, if you guys haven't seen, and a lot of people compare this to the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Right, so I got the whole shape down, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. Grab my Morphe palette, the same one that I used, and I'm probably going to use the purple and the orangey brown crease shade that I have on. So I'm going to just probably use a flat definer brush and grab both of those colors, and I'm just going to smoke it out on the bottom lash line. So I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics kind of flat definer brush here, and grab both of those colors again. Got the bottom lash line smoked out here. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab also a new product that I'm trying out. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but it is so I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. Here it is right here in this kind of lime, well not lime green, this is like a turquoise kind of green packaging. Gonna leave that and let it dry for now, and then I'll go ahead and wipe it off later. The lip color of choice I have today is Colourpop's Koala. And this is one of their new liquid lipsticks. It's a nice like lavender purple toned color. And I'm going to be using an NYX lip liner with it. And this is in the color Prune. Guys, so here is the finished look. Until next time, we'll see you later. Now for the highlight shade. I'm using this really light color for my brow bone highlight, and it's the color Nougat. So this particular shade is just a